Hello and welcome to vlog number 15. Thank you so much for joining me. First thing I want to do is I want to go over why I didn't do a vlog on Friday and talk to you about what's going on and what I'm thinking about doing going forward. I decided to do these daily vlogs because I like other people's daily vlogs. I find it interesting, and part of what I had read about daily vlogs is it helps to keep you focused, and that is true. I very much do like it. The problem that I am running into is I have quite a lot that I want to do. Because I was in the States and I'm getting back in, my world has changed a bit with my auntie in a home. A lot of my days have changed. And like I had said before, I'm enjoying working out. I'm enjoying the fitness. I'm very interested in learning more about that. And I also have the books that I'm working on. And just to remind you, we've got the business going from an amateur to a professional, and business, what you need to know. And then, of course, I've got a murder mystery coming out. It takes place in Gastonia, North Carolina. But I have these things going on. And also, if we have a group on Facebook called the Ladies in Ventriloquism, and I like to be encouraging and active in that group. I have not been as active as I want to, and when you are a self-employed ventriloquist, you need to set a certain amount of time aside every day for writing comedy, trying to do a couple shorts a week. There are other things I want to do. I want to do some instructional videos, but I also want to play a more active role in the Ladies in Ventriloquism and encourage people who are starting out, get advice from people that are like more advanced, and it's a really good interaction group. And I realized I had been dropping the ball on our monthly get-togethers and things we have going on, and I've decided to do the daily vlog 3 times a week. That should enable me to keep up with my other obligations and still keep me focused and let you guys know what I'm working on. So, Friday turned out to be a very crazy day with my computer. Had some issues, couldn't figure out what was going on, and then I had a meeting at the home for my aunt. Things just went bizarre, and I was exhausted by the end of the day. Had the weekend, great weekend. Today was very busy. One thing I did today, I wish to goodness I had taken some pictures, but I met with a friend of mine, and we had a writing confab. I guess confab would be the word. We used to be part of a writing group here in Norwich. We used to meet once a week. Not just she and I, but several people. We would get together in Norwich and have a little comedy writing group. I highly, highly, highly recommend you getting yourself a group or a partner that you can just kind of bounce some comedy writing off of. You can do it via Zoom. We did it during COVID, during Zoom. And we used to do it in person before Zoom and post-Zoom. And it really is a helpful, great group. If you are a writer of other things, scripts and other things, it's also a great group to be a member of. It can really help you and keep you focused. And I am happy that she and I have started this back up. We are not going to be doing it weekly. We are going to be doing it monthly. She writes sketch comedy, and sketch comedy is very similar to what I do as a ventriloquist. And of course, then I have the fiction books and stuff too. So, or the fiction book and then the other non-fiction book. So highly recommend that. If you have any questions about a writing group or how to start a writing group or what you do in a writing group, I'd be happy to answer it. Today was a great day. I went to the gym. I met with her. We had a great lunch. We sat outside in this garden. It was a little bit cool, but it was nice. And I hate that I didn't take some pictures because it's very English for my American friends. There was a question. Oh, let's go back to the last time I talked to you. The last time I talked to you, I was having brain fade about doing a short, and I wanted to do a short with my old man character, Cecil. And I told you I was thinking I was going to do something to do with him being old and driving and something, and like maybe the electric cart, and my mind was I was gonna do a mind map and try to come up with something. Well, one of the things you can do when you're trying to come up with some shorts or some little jokes with your puppets and things is current event comedy. Now, one of the things I like to do on a daily basis is I like to check the headlines, just browse the headlines. And I browse English headlines, American, lots of different papers, lots of different news sites, just for headlines. And one of the things that I saw that just jumped out at me, and I had actually seen it come across the screen in subtitles when I was at the gym when I was running, and that was that I believe it was the Daily Mail. The Daily Mail came out with a study that said that people who walk slower than 4 miles per hour are at a higher risk of dying young from cancer or other heart-related illnesses. And I thought, 4 miles an hour? I jog at 4 miles an hour. Because I am, like I say, I'm a little person. I'm 4'9". I can't run 4 miles per hour. I can't walk 4 miles per hour. That's my jog 4 miles per hour. My jog range is anywhere from 4 to 4.5 miles per hour. Come on. I'd be sprinting at 5 miles per hour, like a hard sprint. I couldn't keep it up. So I thought that was really funny, and I decided, you know what? I saw the headline again when I was looking, and I thought, keep it simple, stupid. I've got a lot to do today. So if you saw the short that I posted on Friday, you will see it is Cecil, and he is making fun of the fact that I'm obviously going to die young because I can't walk 4 miles per hour. I just jog 4 miles per hour. So that's something that you can do. The problem, if you're a performer, with current events is that they fade fast. But if you've got a show that night or you've got some stage time, it's a great way to do something topical and on point. So that's a little comedy writing gem. I wanted to go into the first stages of some comedy writing, but I had a question. And one of the questions I had was about lip control practice. What kind of lip control practice, or what's my procedure for lip control practice? Thank you very much for the question. I think it was Mark. Oh God. Oh no. I should have checked before I did this. But if you are a brand new ventriloquist and you are just starting to talk without moving your lips, do not sit down and do A, B, C, D, E, because that is not how we talk. You are going to be talking actual words and phrases with your puppet. If you want to play around with A, B, C, D, E, F, G, if you want to do that, A, B, C, D, you can do that. Problem is that you're hitting sounds that you're not going to make because you're not going to do the alphabet. The other thing that you're doing is, because A is not A is A, or it's A. C is not C, it's a K or S, depending on what you're doing. So anyway, the best thing to do is to practice your non-labials. And when I say practice them, A, apple, Allison, angry. Come up with 3 or 4 words that go with each letter. Write them out on index cards. Once you've mastered doing various letters, do your non-labials. When you master that, that will give you the confidence to then tackle those labials. Then as you're doing your labials, which is the B, F, M, P, V, and W, which are harder to say without moving your lips, jump back and forth to do them. When you have completely mastered and you're comfortable with just saying words, remember, we don't speak in words, we speak in phrases. Come up with some phrases that have those in there. What you're going to have is I do rubber baby buggy bumpers, and then I do baby boys play baseball on the basketball court. Frank found fabulous fortune. Fuzzy Wuzzy was bear. Come up with phrases that you like, and of course the one we all know for P, Peter Piper picked a peck of pick. Yeah. So come up with your phrases. Patricia and Precious practice. I do that. Come up with your phrases and then practice them. You can do it in front of a mirror, you can do it whatever. The problem is if you keep watching yourself, you're going to find that you do really, really good when you can see yourself because you're in control. But when you step away from that, you'll have movement. So once you feel good about doing it, then record yourself with your phone or your computer. Start it recording, but minimize it so you cannot see yourself doing the phrases. Then play yourself back audio-wise, listening to make sure that your diction, your enunciation is very good. If you have several characters, make sure that you practice each character with the different labials, phrases within a week or a certain time span. I do 2 characters a day with my lip control practice, and I do lip control practice 5 times a week. Then, after you have listened to it, and rate yourself. Is my diction good? Is my differentiation between my voice and the puppet's voice good? Is that puppet, compared to the other puppet's voice differentiation, good? Then, put yourself on video, watch yourself on video, but turn the volume down. Look for that movement. Sometimes, like today, I am still struggling for my new Tammy character. And my new Tammy character talks like this. And she did her thing today, and my bottom lip was just a quivering. Every single time I started out, it was quivering. And so I had to rate myself with a C because it wasn't consistent, and my little bottom lip was quivering. And what that means is that I will do an extra practice session with her this week. I hope that answers your questions about lip control practice. And next time I'm going to dive a little bit more into some of my procedures for, for what you do. One of the things I'm going to do this week is I am setting up a couple of theater shows here in England, and let's talk about what you do about setting up theater shows. And then we'd also like to elaborate a little bit more about the comedy, and let me know if you have any questions about writing groups and things like that, or if you'd like to be part of a writing group, you'd like to start a ventriloquist Zoom writing group. I admit I am not as active in some of the ventriloquist sites that are on Facebook. If they already have a writing group, I'd love to hear about it. I know that I think Diana Rockwell started maybe a writing group. Maybe I'm incorrect about that. Let me know if you know, and I hope y'all are having a fabulous week, and I cannot wait to tell you what I accomplished tomorrow and Wednesday. And when it comes to fitness, I did another 4 miles today, which means tomorrow, if it's not raining, and if it's not raining because I live in England right now, if it's not raining, I am going to do my first outside run. So I'm excited. I think I'm going to have a great week. I hope you're going to have a great week. Thank you so much for tuning into the daily vlog. And remember, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And forgiveness is always the key. Have a great week.